This is the book of Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Rubel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 25, is that I came across this article from the New York Post where you see this northern kingdom, I believe she's from the tribe of Ephraim, all right, committing adultery with this Edomite, all right, and they got caught. And this proves that, majority of the women dwelling here in Babylon of our nation, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, they are shameless women, all right, and they'll be counted as a dog. And if you know the term for a female dog, it's a bitch. And that's what this woman is, all right? I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds like tough language, all right? But it's the truth. Because this woman has no shame. And when you go into this article, all right, she had nothing to say and she was intoxicated, okay, when they got caught. And this goes to show you why America has to be destroyed, why Babylon has to cease, because these women are proud, man, and these women do whatever they want. So let's get into this article. It says a half-dressed female NYPD lieutenant was caught in a drunken on-the-job sex romp with a male sergeant at a Manhattan police building Saturday night, sources said. Right. So she's a lieutenant and he's a sergeant, so she outranks him, which proves that women are not supposed to be in position of authority and not supposed to usurp authority over a man. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, right? Meaning under the rule. The rule of what? A man. All right? Sub meaning under Jackson rule. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, okay? Meaning you're supposed to be quiet. You're not supposed to buck up to your man, especially a man of the Lord, all right? That's teaching the Bible, that's doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, right? Authority over the man, but to be in silence, all right? And that's why you got a lot of simps from the nation of Israel that bend and bow to the woman, man. And you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be have a ruling class mentality and be in a position of authority. And if she doesn't want to listen, kick her to the curb. All right? There's plenty of women out there. And if you can't get a woman, hey, just wait on the Lord, man. All right? You will have plenty of women in the kingdom of heaven. All right? But the point is, with this lesson, in 1 Timothy 2 and 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Exactly. So this is off, man. This is confusion at its best. Really? A lieutenant, female officer, okay? And then she's sleeping with the devil who's a sergeant. Like, you couldn't even get with somebody with your own rank, which is still evil. I'm just saying, like, you downgraded. It's crazy, all right? But it goes to show you. And she's sleeping with the serpent himself, the devil. This is Esau, man. It's just mass confusion. It goes to show you how women are gone, man. 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Right. And this is why sin came into the world, man, because of the woman. Okay? Because she committed spiritual adultery against the Lord by believing the serpent. Okay? By listening to his lies, saying that ye shall be as gods, and ye shall surely not die. All right, but through the women, we all die. I'll get that scripture. I believe in the book of Sirach. But this is what happens, man. All right. Let's go on to the article. It says Lieutenant Brandy Sanchez, 39, and Sergeant Lambros Galvez, 46. So these were adults, okay? One almost 40, the other one 46, all right? He's getting close to his 50. You would think they know better. But this is the spirit that America pushes. Do what thou will, all right? You could be an adulterer or adulteress, and you don't hold yourselves accountable to no one, all right? And now they were stripped of their guns and badges, but they're right now on administrative leave, I believe, when you read this article. So they're still getting paid, okay? It says were stripped of their guns and badges for the alleged rendezvous in the apartment bathroom inside a building used by NYPD personnel at 90 Church Street, the sources said. The 39-year-old lieutenant lives and has a child with the commanding officer of Brooklyn 79 Precinct, Deputy Inspector Timothy Scretch, another Edomite, another serpent. But she's committing adultery, man, and she has a child with this inspector. Though that's not the man she was allegedly caught with, sources said. What is, first of all, the scripture says, one, in Deuteronomy 22 and 22 about adultery. It said, Deuteronomy 22 and 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. That's pretty, okay, a law, man. That's a commandment. That's a big deal right there. It's a pretty big deal. Both the man that lie with the woman and the woman, so shall thou put away evil from Israel. Right, and that's why you're not supposed to be committing adultery, okay, at all, man. Put away evil from Israel, because this is what you get, man. Confusion. That child's destroyed, man. All right, she wasn't even thinking about her own child. All right, the nerve of her. And that's how our women conduct themselves, majority of them. She didn't give a damn. She didn't give a fuck about her own child. And then what does it say about sleeping with heathens? The Lord said not to do that. Deuteronomy 7 and 1. When the Lord thy power, Yahweh, shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hast cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou, 2. And when the Lord thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, no show mercy unto them. Right. And that's what happens when we had a nation, man. When we had a nation, all right? Any heathen that came up across us, man, we made no covenant with them, and we put them to death according to the law, all right? But this is what happens when we disobeyed our power. Now we're subjected onto the heathens, all right? More specifically, Esau, Edom, who's in the power seat. 3, but here's the point. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. You see that? So this was totally out of order, man. All right? She destroyed that child's life because she brought in a heathen child, man. All right? And this proves she's not listening to the scriptures. Okay? And I find it hard to believe if she will repent at all. All right? But this is what happens, man. This is what happens when we're conquered as a nation. This is what you get. Is there any more on this? It says the NYPD denied the allegations and said the incidents on their internal review. Internal review. A separate NYPD sergeant first noticed Sanchez, who was assigned to the family assistance section, in Galvez. A family assistance section. So she was in the section to help out families, you would think. All right? Being in that profession, being assigned to that, should gain some morals or some values, man. All right? Or be humbled. seeing all the problems within the family. Because you know how much family problems are in NYPD? In New York City. All right, and the NYPD has to deal with. But you know, this is what happens, that pride. Occupying a closed stall, apparently engaged in what were believed to be a sexual interactions. So they were having sex in a stall, in a filthy stall. Oh, this is a female dog right here, man. This is a dirty, nasty Northern Kingdom woman, man. Having sex in a stall, man. According to the apartment report obtained by the Post. The pair were caught 5 minutes before Sanchez's shift was scheduled to end, the report says. So she was on duty. She was on her shift and she didn't even give a damn. Family Assistance Section has offices in the Tribeca building. The sergeant left the restroom and reported what she witnessed to another department lieutenant who entered the bathroom and told the couple to scram. When the officers who found the couple returned to the bathroom shortly after, the alleged lovers were still in the stall, the report says. So they were given an opportunity to leave. Someone told them, hey, get out of here, man. Stop doing that. And they, in their pride and their pomp, they didn't even care. At that point, the lieutenant again ordered them to leave, and Gaviles walked out without saying a word. Right, without saying a word. That's the devil for you. Once he left the bathroom, the female sergeant entered the adjacent stall, climbed up on a toilet seat, and peered over a partition to find a still exposed Sanchez. Right, still butt-ass naked. All right? Sanchez identified herself as a cop as she finally left the stall wearing a black coat, burgundy dress, and black shoes. It had nothing to say, just walked out. That's it on that. Hey, man, this is what happens when you allow women to, you know, walk around freely. Now, this is the book of Sirach. In fact, yeah, it's book of Sirach, chapter 25, and I'll start at 24. Because this is why we have so many problems among our nation. Oh, the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, right? That's what it is, man. All right? Like I said before, through the woman was the beginning of sin, man. Believing that serpent, who was Esau Edom, all right? Because the serpent was a man, right? It was no snake. That's for another topic. 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Right, because this is what you get: a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, and she's usurped authority over a man. 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, right? If she doesn't listen to you, if she doesn't follow your orders, your statutes, your commandments, all right? Because where are you getting the orders, statutes, commandments from? The Bible, okay? Cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go right. And this is when we had a nation, when we were able, all right, to get married within our nation. Now, if you are getting married by the state of New York or the state of Florida, where I live at, or the state of Colorado, or the state of Illinois, or the state of California, Connecticut, so on and so forth, if you're going to the state, to Esau's laws, to get married to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman, you are a fucking moron, okay? May you get all the judgment you get, all right? Because that is the catch. That's how Esau catches you, all right, through his laws and his policy. Don't you ever get married to the state, all right, wherever you reside at, okay? First of all, marriage is known by sex. Yahushua said that, all right? Let's go to continue on. I want to jump up. Sirach 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. Right. And that's why it's so beautiful to be in this truth. It's so beautiful to follow the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's so beautiful to have brothers, have elders, have spiritual leaders to guide us. Because if you're not following, all right, the apostles, on down through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you have a plague of the heart and you're bugged out in your mind. And we see it. All right. That's why the suicide rate is at such a all-time high here in America, Babylon. All right. And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, right? And that's a curse to have a wickedness of a woman. That is a curse from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Like if it was me and I had a wicked woman and I got her pregnant, to be honest with you, I don't give a damn. I'll take the divorce and I'll cut her off and I'll say, hey, if you want to take me to child support, so be it. I do not want to dwell with you. Fuck out of here with that. Okay? I just gotta tighten up my financial budget. That's just me. That's just, I'm just speaking as a man. I'm gonna continue on. 17. The wickedness of a woman changes her faith, and her darkness her countenance like sackcloth. 18. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. Right. And that individual, I know he's an Edomite, all right, who she had a child with, but hey man, that's a shame. Either way, it's a shame because this woman clearly is making, tainted his relationship with her, man. And everybody sees it, man. They're like, oh man, he's come on, he's an inspector. He's a high ranking officer. All right. So it's a shame to him to see his whore of a woman, all right, act, this wickedness of a woman act like this. Even though he's a heathen. Either way, she's not even supposed to be with him. But the point, you get the point. Let me see if there's more on this. All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right. So there you have it. If you've been given a wicked woman, hey man, that's on you. You should just, if you want to have a sound mind, man, get away from these women, man. If they not right, shoo them away. Hey, that's why, we always say at Great Millstone, hey man, just get yourself a harlot. Get yourself a prostitute. It's easy. It's easier. All right, just saying. Continue on. Let's go to, No, let me read more. As the climbing up a sandy way is the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Right, and the nagging woman, man. You don't want that in the house. Oh, man. 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. You see that? All right. So if you're looking to get into a serious relationship from a woman, all right, because of her beauty only, you done fucked up. All right. You done fucked up. Okay. Because these women, they put the makeup on, the eyeliner, they do all this shit on their face to deceive you to fall at her beauty, man. Okay? You want to make sure the woman that you want to spend your time with, all right, have your time, you want to make sure that, all right, she has a good spirit on her. And we know, most of the women or all the women, all right, there's few, I'm not going to knock on, there's few women that are good to their husband, but majority of women ain't right. You see it all the time, man. So you do what you got to do, man. But if once again, just speaking as a man, if you desire a woman because of her beauty and you're not seeking her spirit, all right, just get yourself a harlot, okay, get yourself a prostitute and keep it moving, man. All right. And that's something why, a lot of these other Israelite camps don't like when we say that. But come on, man. Come on. Look at this. Come on. You want to deal with this? Fuck that. Anyway, that's just me. Last one. Also, if you are married to a woman, all right, don't tell everything you be doing, man. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Right. You're supposed to have a kingly mentality. All right. You tell her what she needs to hear. All right. You don't be giving out your secrets. All right? And if you do, that's on you because women remember every detail and they'll throw it back at you. Every little thing you've done wrong, they'll throw it back at you. Okay? So it behoove you, don't tell them everything. Just saying. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rukak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, Rubel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking your life to do so for Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai's sake. As you can see, a majority of our women are gone. All right? Hey, we're living in the last days. This is sickening. And with that, Shalom, and of course, Abba Ball. Shalom.